Now we're going to learn a few more things. The first thing that we're going to learn is typecasting. What is typecasting? Well, let's create our third program here now. We're going to click on the new file and we're going to call this one input dot py. When you have, let's say, variables, let's say you're going to have a variable here, name, and inside the variable, we're going to have a name. So let's just call Victoria. The Victoria is inside over here. So let's say you want to check what type of data is inside of this variable. So what we can do is we can print type inside the type and put in name. So this right here will let us know what type of data is this. This right now is telling us str. So this is a string, and let's put the age equals, let's say Victoria is 25 years old. So we're going to also print after the type, after the name, we're going to print the age, the type. What type is age? Age is printed. So the first one is going to be a string, and the second one is going to be an int. And we have one more type. How tall? What is Victoria's height? So height equals, let's say Victoria is 1.4 meters, let's say, tall. So now we're going to also print type, and we're going to print what is the height. Okay, we're going to print all three of them. Now we have a string, an int, and a float. Sometimes when you're writing a program, what you want to do is actually make sure that the value that's being passed down into the program is from a certain type. Let's say we have an age. Let's say we have the age right here, and we're trying to combine the age and the name together. This is something we're going to learn a little bit later. So when you try to combine the two, it will not work. This is how you combine it. Name plus age. Let's try and run this program right now. It gives us an error. Can only concatenate strings, not integers. As you can see, it doesn't work. So we will have to change the age into a string. So in order for you to typecast, you just have to type in str and put it inside the brackets. And then you run the program, and now it works. Victoria 25. It combined the two together. So you can also typecast for each and every single one of these types here. You just use the three letters that are displayed right here. So if you want it to be integer, you type in int. If you want it to be a float, you just type in float, and it's going to change whatever data you have inside your variable and to the type that you cast it for. Okay, there you go. We comment this out. The user input is very, very helpful. Like sometimes you actually want to write a program and have a user give you an input. And once they give you an input, the program can actually do anything. Or else the program will just be running by itself. Let's write a small program that's going to take a few inputs and it's going to display something on a terminal. So let's ask for your name. So the way you get an input from somebody is you type in input like this, and inside the little brackets, you can actually write what you want the computer, the terminal to ask. Please type in your name, and then over here we use this for next line. It means it will just go to the next line, and then we're going to ask for age equals, and then input. Please type in your age. And then this is so that it goes into the next line and it looks a little bit more beautiful. All right. Now we're going to print it. Going to print. We're going to use something new in order for us to format the code to look a little bit better. There's a lot of ways you can format it, but for right now, you just use the F method. You just press F, and then you put your double quote, and then you type in your message. Welcome. Let's say, welcome, welcome, and then you have to put these squiggly brackets here, and write the name of the variable, which is name. Welcome, name. You are, and then age, and the squiggly brackets, years old. If you can guess, basically the value that you're going to be inputting in here will be displayed right here when you print the code. So this is going to be a little program for the user input. Let's run a program. We run it. As you can see here, it's asking us, please type in your name. You can type in your name. Let's say my name is Dragon. Dragon. Please type in your age. And then you type in your age. Dragon is 3,456 years old. I'm gonna press enter. Welcome, Dragon. You are 3,456 years old. I can count. Here you go. That's a small little program here. And make sure to practice how to use input. You can actually create games and much, much more.